to see this type of commitment from our community to come out and support something like this, it really means a lot to me and all of our staff, and we really appreciate it. And IGNITE, for our purposes, stands for individual growth naturally and intentionally through education, and to work with our partners to put some accountability, increase our accountability to the public safety in Pennington County. And also I talked about the fact that I was frustrated that we're warehousing close to 400 pretrial inmates a day in the county jail. And we've got a captive audience, and we're not doing anything to deal with a lot of their basic needs. We're not dealing with substance abuse issues while they're sitting here for days, weeks, months, sometimes years. We're not dealing with the fact that some of them don't have a basic education. Some of them don't have job skills training. A lot of them don't have basic life skills that they need to be successful on the outside.
It does not just educate. IGNITE also identifies the skills that these individuals need, potential employers to engage them, and most importantly, it instills the motivation and self-worth to better themselves, which in turn makes society better for all of us.
So one of the first things I said wasn't going to work is my staff. How am I going to get them to want to do more? Well, it was explained to me by someone from Genesee County, a man named Todd Lanning, who no longer works there, he's retired. He said, your staff is going to do less. And I'm like, how is that possible? He goes, I promise you. So after talking to Jessica, after talking to some people, I thought, you know what, I want to see this. Flint, Michigan is about 2.5 hours from my office, straight up north. Sandusky County, by the way, I'm sorry, that I'm the sheriff of, I'm in my second term, borders Lake Erie, on the very western end by the city of Toledo. So I went up to Flint, Michigan. I set my jail administrator, my chief deputy, and my assistant jail administrator up there. They thought they were getting a 2-day vacation in Flint, Michigan. Who doesn't want that, right? A 2-day vacation in Flint, Michigan. And so I sent them up there because the reason I sent them was I was excited about this. Still had no idea what it was going to be, why I was excited, but I was excited because it was something different. So I sent them up there. They thought, I'm going to go up there, and the sheriff's going to buy us dinner. We're going to spend the night, and we're going to go in their jail, and we're going to see it, and then we're going to come home. We're going to tell them how terrible it is. Every one of them said that exact same thing to me. Every single one of them. Sorry about that. And so I sent them up there with the idea that I'm hoping they come back with a different thought. Within about 45 minutes of being in Genesee County's facility and watching IGNITE work, my jail administrator literally said, he crept off, he goes, Sheriff, this is awesome. You never believe what they're doing here. This is incredible. That made my day. They came back the next day like, we got to do this, you need to make phone calls, we got to buy this, we got to get this. And I'm like, whoa, settle down, guys, settle down. We'll get there. I knew I had the buy-in from my command staff. One of the things that I wanted to inform them and do for them was to say, we're going to teach you about it. I'm not going to fix you. A lot of those inmates, and I think the sheriff will attest to this, don't even know they have a problem. They don't know what it means physically to be addicted. Like they are, but they don't understand it. So we implemented mental health education, addiction education, and they had to successfully complete that component before they could move on to the next step. Every inmate that does that has to.